Hey, so we talked about lake living in and around Nashville, and today we're going to be in Gallatin. We're going to tour downtown Gallatin, go through a couple shops. We're definitely going to talk to you about some great places to live. So stay with me because I think you'll find there's some differences between our last one in Hendersonville and certainly Gallatin. Can't wait to tell you all about it and show you the video. See you soon on the other side.
Gallatin is about a 38-minute drive from downtown Nashville area, going up I-65 and then get off over in the Hendersonville area and get on Tennessee 386 North. You will find the great city of growing and gracious Gallatin.
Hey Susan, as promised, we're back in a lake city as we told you about last week. Where are we today?
We're over in Gallatin. Gallatin is about in Sumner County. It's about 30 miles from downtown Nashville, another 15 or so miles from Hendersonville, still on Old Hickory Lake.
Yes, and it's a historic little downtown that we're in right now. We're starting off this film in there, but we are going to look at a couple of properties as well.
As you might see, we're having a good summer storm that popped up out of nowhere. When I started driving from Brentwood, it was a beautiful sunny day. So we're going to get you there, but we may have to come back and show you some other areas on another day. But let's talk about some of the reasons that people love Gallatin. Some of the things that are appealing to Gallatin, and I'd be willing to bet you've never even heard of Gallatin.
Well, it's a cute place. It has wonderful schools. In the Tennessee school system, it is in the top 5 systems or well-respected counties for their public and their private offering, and I think they've got like 14 schools in each actually. So that's nice to know as a parent. You want to go to greatschools.com to check that out, as you always mentioned. So we want to be sure to know that. They've got a magnet school too, which is nice.
Right. Most of our towns really don't have a central downtown historic cool fun area. Gallatin does. Gallatin, Franklin, Columbia,
Clarksville, Dixon, a lot of these outskirt towns, but then you'll have through cities like White House and Hendersonville that kind of morph into between Nashville and say Gallatin in this
if
case.
They grew up in the 70s, they don't have this cute little downtown area. So it just depends on what you're looking for. This is why we always say a good conversation with Felicia or myself is always the first thing in helping you figure out the next steps in finding which of the hundreds and hundreds of towns you might want to live in the Middle Tennessee area. But let's get back to Gallatin. Gallatin is about 45,000 people.
Yes, it is, and it has all sorts of things. So it's got like we were talking about on the square, they'll have music festivals and things like that, but they also have outdoor activities, golf, huge golf courses. Yeah, absolutely fabulous. And they have golf living. So if you want to live in a place like that has a lake view, but a fabulous golf course, you are in the right place in Gallatin, and we'll talk to you about that.
And Gallatin, again, is one of the few places you can actually live on the lake. Old Hickory Lake allows you to live on the lake. Percy Creek Lake does not allow you to live on the lake because it's a Corps of Engineers lake. But we're on the north side of Old Hickory Lake, I say not very far from Hendersonville. And one of the things that I think people are really loving is it's very reasonably priced.
Yeah, it is reasonably priced. There are all sorts of different offerings throughout the Nashville area, and it just depends on what your family needs and what you are expecting in your price structure. And with the rates getting kind of interesting as they have over the last year, we want to talk to you fully in depth about that on a private conversation. So,
but to give you a rule of thumb, if you're looking for newer construction, old town, family atmosphere, pretty conservative, then this might be your spot. You know, you can go over into Carrollton, which is a new home community with lots of different builders in it. I think they're about finished out. I'm pretty sure they are finished out, actually. But that gives you the lifestyle community that so many people are looking for, with the swimming pools and the tennis courts and the walking trails and that type of thing. New construction, so you got the new feeling, small lots, but they're around 550 to 600,000 now. Or you can go all the way.
Fairview Plantation and that sort of thing, but you're talking in your millions, of course, and you're backing up to your, much bigger home and that type of thing. So we will talk to you more in depth about that when you check with us. But one of the things about this, and we failed to mention this, but like at Lock 4, they have the walking trails and the mountain biking trails. Got a lot of outdoor activity here, and you talked about a skate park.
Yeah, there's a skate.
So
Okay, so if you want the outdoor life, and this is truly a family community between
Yes.
all the children's events, but outdoors, there's, as you say, the Lock 4 with 9 miles of
Yeah.
mountain bike trails. They have races here. You don't have to be a pro. You don't have to be I'm terrible at it. But, you know, if you want to get better at it, you can do it. There's a skate park here. Hiking, fishing, boating.
Yeah, absolutely. Golfing, like we said.
Frisbee
So-
golf, actually. There's a frisbee golf.
And then there's
place
frisbee
here.
golf
And
for
then
those of
there's
you
the
who don't
dog
play.
parks. There's nothing you can't find if you want the outdoor life right here, except for snow skiing. You
can't do that here.
That's about
But-
it. So let's take a look. I think the rain is kind of settled down.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do and show you Gallatin.
Tell me where we're going. We're going to Timeless Treasures. Right on up here. I'm bringing in a load, so it's a good time to come in and shop, getting fall started. And so we have great prices, a lot of new merchandise, a lot of antiques, a little bit of home goods, and much more. So come on this way.
We are coming with you. We'll be right in. Thank you.
Felicia, what did we say? It was going to stop raining within 30 minutes, right?
Typical Tennessee weather. Of course, it makes my hair grow.
Good summer
There you
storm. Humid, humid, humid. But there you go. Here we are at Fairview Plantation. Now, this is one beautiful scene.
It is, and it has more than one type of offering here. But one thing about it, Susan, you know, if you're a native Nashvilleian like our family is, and you know all about Adelicia Ackland, who was, you know, gave everything to Belmont University, which used to be Ward Belmont, a finishing school where my grandmother,
mom went to school.
Your mom, our aunt, went to school also. She has 2 aunts and 92 on that one. So it's
But
kind
if
of
you've
neat.
heard of Belmont University, Adelicia Ackland, Fairview Plantation was her home.
In Gallatin.
In Gallatin, 40 miles away.
Yes, that was
Horse
the
and buggy.
summer home,
Took a
the
while.
plantation, and it was working at that time,
Yeah.
and big thoroughbred farm. And I think that's very important to know.
Yeah.
We're very big horse country. We're horse people. So whatever type of equestrian activities you like, you're immersed in them here in Tennessee, in Middle Tennessee, throughout Tennessee, but also here in Gallatin.
But you know, something that's important if you happen to be a horsey person and you're looking for a place to have horse property, this is one area that you're likely to be able to find some land that's accessible to be able to do that. And you know,
Less
when you get to
expensive.
Williamson County, if you want to board your horse, you're going to spend over $1,000 a month.
Per horse.
Per horse, yeah.
be
And that's not
clear.
turn in. Anyway, the point is, there's still more space here in Sumner County. It's not as expensive to buy the land to get it developed in the first place, but that's also why you find a lot less expensive new construction here. Here in Fairview Plantation, though, one of the cool things about it is if you live here, you have the golf course, you have the swimming pool, you have the fitness center,
Multiple courses, multiple pools, and you have more offerings. So you're not all in the $1.3 million to $3 million home range, though those on the water definitely are in there. And they're architecturally very interesting, which is such a nice thing to see. You see so many tract homes in so many little towns along the way, and these are very beautiful. These have had we've had governors live up in Gallatin and in Hendersonville. We've had we've had congressmen that are from here. So just to kind of mention those people, but you also have, you know, everyday people like us that just want a little more space. You want to have a water view. You don't want to spend all that Williamson County money that you have to spend to have your horse and your
It's just
you
a
know,
difference.
land.
It's a
So-
difference. It's priorities. Also, one of the things about being here is you also have the benefit of being a part of the member of the golf course at Foxland Harbor Golf Course. So you have 2 pools, 2 golf courses, 2 fitness centers for the price of 1.
2 country clubs.
2 country clubs.
You got the access. You've got different situations that allow you to have on-site move up, move down. We talked about that in our last film at, you know, in Hendersonville. Some people want to move out of their bigger home and move down into a smaller one, but they love all the amenities of their location.
Yep.
You have
And there
that
is
here.
newer construction going on here too. Again, back to smaller lots, but new construction. So, you know, everything doesn't have to be centered around downtown Nashville.
No, and you know what? That's where these private conversations come in. That's why we do these videos. We want you to engage us. We want to know what you're looking for. There is something for everybody, especially in the Middle Tennessee area.
Yeah.
But we love our state. We love our offering. We certainly love we've done this for a very long time between us, and I mean, individually and together. So, I mean, the point is we want to hear what our clients want, and we want to help you find that. And you can find that all over Nashville.
It's interesting. We stopped 2 places today already. The first place we met a young man who who's recently here from
Florida. Yeah.
who wanted the 4 seasons, and he got some rain, but he came here for the job opportunity. We met another lady who's been here for 4 years. She moved because she followed her children who wanted to be here, and she followed them. We're getting a lot of that. One of the things that also, there are a lot of job opportunities here that I think we've forgotten to mention.
Yeah.
Here in Gallatin itself is
it Google?
It's Facebook and Gap.
And Gap.
Gap has 2.5 million square feet of warehouse and distribution center. There you go.
There's no help on that.
Lots of distribution center here.
And ServPro.
And what is ServPro? If you've ever had a flood, you know what ServPro is.
Yes, they are. They'll save your life when you've had a flood. They will come in and clean out everything. But the point is, there's different kind of industry. It is definitely a booming time for growth for Tennessee and for the Middle Tennessee area in particular. And so there are opportunities for you to have employment and a small town lifestyle and beauty and outdoors life right here in Gallatin or around the Middle Tennessee area.
Let's do a drive around, show them what they got.
Okay, that's where we're going.
Let's take a look at some of the numbers. Numbers don't lie. And in Gallatin, Tennessee, the median price of homes in July 2024 was $431,990. That is up 2% over the previous year. When you look at the months of supply, you see that we only have about a 2.5 month supply of homes, meaning if no other homes come on the market, there will be 0 available for sale in 2.5 months. That's down, so it's even moving a little faster than a year ago by 31%.
This is 4:30 traffic in Gallatin, leaving downtown Gallatin. What's it like in your 4:30 drive? All right, so this is going to be after we've been to the antique store, after all that. I want to show this cat.
Down here, I know.
I know.
Oh my God.